My left, Taufik Hidayat, Indonesia. Taufik Hidayat, sir.
So our TV court here, we will be playing. It is the second court from the right. And I'm sure we'll be getting our closer pictures in a while, but here they come. Oh, that is the... There we go. We're coming in with our camera number one, and we've just started this match. Then umpire is Stephen Temple. Jane Hancock is the service judge. Back to camera is Taufik Hidayat. He is the big match player. However, the Hong Kong player Ng Wei has opened the score at 1-love. First game. A little bit of concentration required there by Taufik Hidayat as he fluffs what was an intended drop shot. Hong Kong in the lead at 2-love. I didn't give you the background on Ng Wei in service there, but he was a semi-finalist in the Philippine Open earlier this year. He was a semi-finalist in the Asian Championships. The only winner, as far as the IBF list is concerned, was in the Western Australian Open in 2003. So there's no doubt at all that I should be amazed personally if this young fella Taufik Hidayat doesn't come through to win this match. It will be extraordinary if he doesn't. Defending champion, an Olympic champion, and you can hear the crowd this time are a little bit distracted because they're looking at a game that's on an adjacent court, but I hope that doesn't put you at home off too much. We've got this is our TV match. In the background there you can see Riga, the Spanish player. So let's concentrate here on this men's singles then. It should be a cracker. It's slow at the moment, just looking for some areas to exploit. Taufik. And he comes up with an extraordinary deceptive shot, but it also goes wide. So concedes the point at 3-2 to Ng Wei. Short backhand, it's becoming the norm now. Ooh, that was just on the line. What a reflex shot from Taufik. Amazing. Just stretched out, put it very, very low into the corner and kept the line. 3-all. Now that is an extraordinary shot. If you can ever imagine the power of a forehand being played on the backhand side. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Taufik is on the right of camera when you see those overheads. So he takes the lead, the Indonesian favourite. Oh yeah, that's really, really good play by Ng Wei there. Saw what was the perfect shot from Taufik, but then lifted the racket, just kissed that shuttle over the net. No chance for Taufik to react. Good work at 4-all. Started well. He's obviously right on song at the moment.
Next game.
So 6-4 with Hong Kong. Another mistake there by Taufik. He's certainly not got to his World Championship or Olympic form at the moment. He's shown all the shots, but it really is a question of now of consistency, and he hasn't shown that at all. And he picks up that off a mistake by Ng Wei. 5-7. That has opened up a big opportunity. Yeah, you could see that was really good play. Developing the chances. This is what Taufik Hidayat does so well. He did a beautiful drop shot at the net, and then that shot to finish off, it just had to be. It just wasn't deep enough from Ng Wei to cause the problems. Lovely drop. It's 7-6. 6-7, I beg your pardon. And what about that for your accuracy? Down the line.
7-all.
Big speed on that too, 213 kilometers an hour. It took no time at all to get past the defense of Ng Wei. And a little towel down. Stephen Temple, the umpire, allows them that at 7-all. They'll get another little break at 11, but what's going on at the minute? Taufik asking some question, don't quite know what, but we'll get underway in a minute from the left court at 7-all. It's going to be a backhand again, short service. Used to be commonplace for all the singles to play it deep, but that now it's only, oh, what a shot. Taufik is just extraordinary, and that is good play by Ng Wei. Equal to it. Excellent stuff. Well, Taufik had something at the net which was quite amazing. He's a magician. Moved the racket head. I don't quite know. He's bothered by something. And we've got, I think he wants the door closed, because I think there's a draft coming from his right to left. I think that's what it is. As we now have the referee coming in from Thailand, who will now be asked if he will keep the doors closed. I think there should be some curtains there as well. Yeah, on the board of the Thai Badminton Association, and here to represent not only Thailand but the IBF, the Asian Badminton Federation as well. So we'll be underway in just a couple of moments. It's now 8-7 to Hong Kong. 8-all.
Service over. 8-all.
Well, there's no doubt we've got a little quiet moment, but again, the crowd have been really enjoying this at the minute. And the kids have disappeared. That's what it is. You see, they keep coming in. Every other lesson they come in and make a noise, watch their heroes and heroines do their stuff, and then they move out again. So a little inconsistency in crowd noise, I'm afraid. But nevertheless, big moments here for these players on court. We are in the opening round, the round of 64 of the World Championships here in Madrid. And I tell you what, this is a very interesting situation. Ng Wei playing a very good game at the moment. He's leveled it at 9s, and Taufik Hidayat, my clear favourite, can't get away. Still trying to test each other out, and the first time that Taufik plays a really aggressive shot, he finds the net. So he's still not settled at the moment. He's not right on top of his game. He's got so many wonderful shots. But this young man, Ng Wei, the 25-year-old, ranked 14 in the world, is playing a super match. A great upset if he manages to take this sculpt, let me tell you. Taking out the defending champion in round 1, well, that's just dream stuff.
Service over. 10-all.
7-all.
Well, it's just a question now of Taufik, whether or not he can start to assert his authority. He's got the service back now at 10-all. This is really excellent stuff. Very clever. Big smashes. Oh yes. And a cry of yes behind me. Obviously there's some Hong Kong supporters. But Ng Wei showed that he's not at all intimidated by Taufik, and a couple of really big hits there. Well into the 200 km/h with those, and particularly the first one forced Taufik off balance and finished him off with a drop shot. There you can see then the score at the moment at the break. Just about a minute. Mr. Temple will call them to the court. But 10-11, it's close. The coach is there for Indonesia as Louis Pongom on the right there, bottom of the screen.
Court 2.
Louis Pongom, and the Hong Kong coach is Chan Chi Choi. Have a look at this then. It's 10-11, so we are even Stevens, and there you can see the points underneath on the bottom right of the screen there. It was 3-all and then 3-4 with consecutive winners. So here we are then with the second half of this opening game. It's 11-10, I beg your pardon. Service to Hong Kong. How does he generate that power with the backhand? Oh dear. Taufik Hidayat is really quite an aggressive character, you can tell. No mercy there. All the ones. 303 km/h, without question, the fastest shot. Well, I've no doubt of the tournament so far. I've not got that on gospel, but I'm sure it was a big aggression from Taufik. He hasn't settled yet, and that was probably one way of doing it. Out of court to 12, 12-11.
12-11.
Again, it's a big hit. It was placement more than anything else at 276k. That's still way up there. It's a big hit, but it was the placement and the deception. That inside out, the racket head just drifting out away from the body. Excellent shot. Again, that's a good shot. Down the line this time from Ng Wei. These men, they really have fantastic athletic bodies, and I tell you, to get that lift, that height, before they hit the shuttle, it takes an amazing coordination. Great athletes. Placement again. Lovely touch. Well,
13-all.
It is 13-all.
White, please.
Did it not go over? Well, in fact, we're going to get a little bit of a... No, short. Well short. Goodness, no wonder there was no crowd involvement there. Sorry about that. My eyes deceived me. I thought that had probably cleared the net, but looking at that replay, it was well short. 13-all. We're just having a little towel down from the players, but a rub down on the court. Sweat, the big enemy of players. Just a little slip, just a short slip can really cause huge damage to these very delicate bodies. Was that in? It was.
14, 13.
Good call by Ng Wei. When I say delicate bodies, I don't mean delicate in that sense. I mean just a short slip will really affect the balance and could well cause an injury. That's out.
15, 13.
Well, he's certainly not settled as Taufik, and this man, Ng Wei, plows on in the same stolid way. He's got some exciting play. Certainly his smashes have been great. He retrieves well. I've been very impressed by that. And he's causing Taufik all kinds of problems at the minute. Although, no doubt. Oof, well, that was another big hit, you see, and at 16-13 now. Taufik can't afford to play those half courts and give him the chance. 276k there. Nothing like the 303 of Taufik's earlier one, but it's a big hit, and you don't get long to watch that shuttle come to you. And that's what happened with Taufik. Missed it. It was short.
Service over, 14-16.
It's not caught the crowd's imagination, this at the moment. It's a little bit slow. We haven't seen great excitement, but that was wide, or long should I say, from Ng Wei.
16.
Get it up around the juice level, and I'm sure we'll get some crowd enthusiasm. That was there. There's no way that Ng Wei should have played that shot. He had lots of options and took the wrong one.
16.
Taufik's not going to give up that half court in a hurry. Let's have a look at this. There you go. Bang. No chance. So 16 at 16 all. Taufik really has a chance. He's played in fits and starts, a little bit like his main program in the season, but that was the kind of stuff we're used to. That's what
17, 16.
That's what the crowd have come to expect from this man. Excellent shot, laying Ng Wei prostrate on the corner, and I'm sure we'll see a bit of a towel down as well, perhaps. Okay, so now we get the business end of this opening game. It's 17-16, and Taufik Hidayat of Indonesia, nose in front. And that's long as well, so that's 18-16.
18,
Suddenly
16.
he's up the tempo a little bit. He's moving so well. He doesn't need to take any risks. He's just got to play his normal game. Doesn't need the big stuff. Just keep the shuttle in play, and that's what will happen eventually. Yep, Taufik Hidayat now moves to within 2 points of this opening game. 19-16 he leads, and it's only been really by not taking any risks. That's a great shot. Oh yes, excellent play by Ng Wei. Put his opponent completely on the wrong foot.
Service over, 17.
Look at this big hit there. Look at that from deep. How did he get that down? It's an excellent shot. Beautiful. And 17-19. Oh, not well. Let called there by Stephen Temple, because Taufik had his head down. The rule states that both players must be ready to play the point. Oh yeah. Wow, how did he keep that in? And it's in! Wow, oh dear. What an extraordinary rally that was. Taufik Hidayat had an impossible shot to get back. The shuttle wrecked the net, stayed in play, and then it was long. So it is 2017. It's game point to Taufik Hidayat from Indonesia. Eventually he's coming through, I think, to claim this first game. And that is an excellent piece of play. What a defensive shot. The speed of that one was amazing from Ng Wei, but is the opening game then to the favourite Taufik Hidayat, and that was 21-17. And I must say, he's taken a little bit of time to get into this stride there, but when it eventually came, it was because he kept the ball, or kept the shuttle rather, in play, and allowed Ng Wei to make mistakes. Some interesting play on both sides of the net, and I must say, it's good work by the Hong Kong player, Ng Wei. Here we can see some stats here. The winners, Hidayat, definitely 303 kilometers an hour with one of those smashes at 9.7, and again he's the net winners stat winner on 6.5. So Clear winners at 6-5 as well, so there's no question that the edging out of 21-7 is written in those statistics. There you go. Rallies won at 21-17, a point scored, of course, for every rally. And there we can see the opening game in this first round encounter. Taufik Hidayat of Indonesia against Ng Wei of Hong Kong. And we just see a couple, well, in fact, that was the final shot. It was an unbelievable pickup by Taufik to get it back. And then, although he's got that knee bandage, he's moved so well. Okay, so we come to the second game now. Having taken the first 21-17, Mr. Stephen Temple will call them to play in just a couple of moments.
Ready, players? Second game, level, play.
Lovely Scottish burr there from Stephen Temple. Again, Ng Wei takes the opening point. Well, that was right, so it's 2-love to Ng Wei.
2-love.
Oh, that is just so skillful. I mean, you look at it, 305k, that is just extraordinary. That is the fastest we've seen. Absolutely superb play. 305k, and it was just pinpoint accurate. How does he do that? That is real skill. And that's in court.
Service over.
I'm still trying to work out where that drift is. I think it is, as we look at the, well, that was a bit long. I don't think there's much over his shoulder. It's 3-1. And this time it was good reading by Taufik. As we look at that shot, the overhead #1 camera shot, that I think it's coming from right to left a little bit. Certainly that was what Taufik Hidayat inferred. That's a great pickup by Ng Wei. Good rally, super rally, and big hit now, has to be, yes. The gap's developed. Beautiful play by Taufik. He knew exactly what he was going to do in that that particular rally. Dropped it short. The shuttle was lifted to 3/4 court, and then lots of space here on the right court to finish him off. So it's leveled at 3s, and second game. You can tell Taufik Hidayat has got such magnificent power, and his shots are extraordinary. They really are amazing, but he doesn't do it consistently. He's just got some little mental problem. These early rounds, you see, there's not the pressure on him, so he's a little bit relaxed. But that's in. Lovely placement this time at the net.
4-3.
Great intensity when you see him concentrating. Out of court because of the power and speed of that one. So now from being 2-love down, he's 5-3 in the lead, and at 2:69 it wasn't excessively fast, but it was beautifully placed right out of the reach of Ng Wei. Now he's feeling the pressure. You see him blow a little bit there, wondering what he can do. He knows that his opponent is a big event player, although that was very nicely played by Ng Wei. Reading the situation well. Taufik didn't play particularly good shot at the net. There we go, much too high. 5-4, I think.
5 all.
Oh, 5 all now, sorry. No, 5 all. And Taufik couldn't do much about it. It's cat and mouse stuff.
Service over, 6-5.
Trying to put the opponent into a position where they're not going to be able to receive the next shot with any kind of control. He's always trying to plan ahead every rally. Oh, how did he pick that up? And again, great defense by Taufik. And beautiful net play as well. The crowd love that and love that. Oh, yes. That was an absolutely superb rally. Look at that 297. But that doesn't matter that it wasn't the fastest. It was the way in which he led up to that. Ng Wei had all the shots. That's the final shot. It was beautifully played into the corner. But Ng Wei had all the attacking shots. There's no question at all. And there's the smash winners. Look at that. Oh, yes. 13-7 tells the whole story. And that's what excites the crowd. They love to see the big hits. Really exciting stuff. Great rally for Taufik. And that will dent the confidence of his opponent, but that was bad let right after it. So
6-7.
Yeah, I think they haven't quite worked out where this breeze is at the minute. It might even be coming back into the face of the wrong way here. He certainly found the in on several occasions during this time, so I'll have to talk to them later to find out where they feel it is, but it certainly looks at the moment as if it's coming a little bit right to left and top to bottom of the screen as we see the wide shot there. Well, this time it's well wide, so didn't come into play that much. Okay, 20, let me see, 8-7 at the minute, and Hidayat has the serve.
11-7. Play.
Service over, 8 all.
I don't think there's anybody in the game that's got a stronger backhand. It's the flick of the backhand plus the strength in the wrist of Taufik is extraordinary. Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll get some stats on that one in a minute, I'm sure, but it was just beautifully placed again. 291 for that. That was big hit. And again, he now moves into quite an important lead at this stage. He was at 10-11, and it's now 10-8 to Taufik Hidayat, Indonesia. He's got such style. He's a wonderful player, and that is easy. 11-8. They'll take a break.
11-8 interval.
The coach is going to come into their own here. I think Chanchi Choi of Hong Kong is going to have to work up. In shot right there is Louis Pangom of Indonesia. He'll be very happy with the situation there. You can see the update. Hidayat took the first game, having conceded quite a lot of points unnecessarily. He didn't quite get his concentration together, but there, look at that, 15-7. And that is definitely the story. There's no way that you can actually defend against that. And well, Ng Wei is 9-8 at net, and the clear winners at 9 all. Yeah, it's there you can see the total points at 32-25 Hidayat, and well, that is the story of the game. There's no question, or the match, should I say?
11-8 play.
It's certainly a fair reflection. Oh, he had a chance to hit it. This time he'll do it. I thought that was a bit generous first time round from Taufik. Just dropped it instead of really giving it grief. The second time round he said, okay, enough of this. Down to ground for 12-8. That backhand again, look at it. Absolutely. How does he do that? You just have to shake your head and say, wow. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get the contact in that shot, but
Service over.
wow.
9-13.
He has got an amazing backhand. 9-13 with Ng Wei now with the serve. There he is. Well, it came off the net, so not much chance for Taufik to do anything about that. And 11-13, so
11,
just for a
13.
moment, Ng Wei's found 3 points in a row. And again, it was that net play by Taufik. That's we showed from the stats earlier. It's not his strongest play. There's no doubt about that. That was just wide from Ng Wei.
Service over. 14-11.
Brings the service back on an error from Ng Wei. Again, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's absolutely extraordinary, and the crowd do too. They know how difficult that is. How do you make a backhand into a forehand? Wonderful shot. 15-11.
Service over. 12-15.
It appears he gets a little bit bored if there's not really big aggressive action going on. Anyway, Ng Wei's really digging in, fighting hard at 12-15.
13-14. Service over. 16-12.
There's no denying him. He's got all the shots, and I'm sure he'll be absolutely determined to defend his title.
Service over. 13-16.
Got a bit carried away with that one. And that overhead, well, it's straight into the net. It wasn't even close to crossing it. It's in, and that is, well, there's got to be something happening up there with the breeze. There's no doubt that's the third time that Taufik has made an error of judgment on that baseline, and I think he's going to have to take it into account. Every court, every area is different, and he hasn't read it well at the minute. It's 14-16 on the way. It's good hit there. Once again, the smash winners that we've made reference to before. 285, it's getting up there or thereabouts, but again, it's the placement that is so good. Height, Taufik is on the left of the screen, of course, and it's the height he gets to play down. Look at that, 18-8, that's big. Now that means that Ng Wei has a huge problem. He can't put up the big clears, the backcourt clears, with any kind of confidence. It means he's got to play half court and net. Doing well though at 15-17. And again it's that backhand. And the oohs ring around me here.
18-15.
Watch it. Now, bang. Didn't appear to, I mean, there's no arm swing. It's all in the power of the forearms and the wrist, but that was in. Good shot there. Ng Wei gets a little bit of his own back there.
18.
Did well. Again, it's inside, out. Watch there. Bang. Right over the top of the head. And the racket head fades out a little bit. Down to ground. 16-18. Straight down the middle this time. Ng Wei didn't have a clue where to go, and as I said before, he can't afford to give those big clears. Taufik will eat them. It wasn't even a real backcourt clear. It was only 3/4 there. That's just easy meat for Taufik Hidayat. It's in, and a little apology, raised hand apology, and this is now match point then to Taufik Hidayat, defending champion, Olympic gold medalist, And he's going through to the second round, is he? Or is he not? Not yet.
Service over.
17-20.
20.
18-17.
Ng Wei with the serve. Just one more point required. It's still match point. Big hit. Well retrieved. Oh, and the net time. Well, isn't that ironic? The winning point in the match is run at the net, which is really the weakest point of Taufik Hidayat's game. That's a great opening round for him. 21-17, 21-17. The Indonesian and defending champion goes through here in Madrid. A brave fight by Ng Wei, but in the end, it was a question of power and speed of those smashes that won the day. Good stuff there. Clear winners, 11-all. Good work there by Hidayat Taufik against Ng Wei. He wins it 21-17, 21-17 to go through to the second round.